Hello, everybody. How are you doing this week? It is me, the Biffster, back with you again, enjoying the cool days of September, or at least hopefully they're going to start coming up here again. I've got to say, I've been liking the um, days where the kiddos go off to school in the morning and I could take the dog out for a nice long walk. And you may be able to hear him whining in the background here. He isn't happy about being locked up in his kennel right now. So, here I am again, and I have some happy news to deliver. I started back on track in Weight Watchers in January of this year. Yes, that was a cat that just went by. I started on Weight Watchers again because I had gotten a very, very bad health return doing a blood sugar check, and it turned out that my A1C was horribly, horribly off the charts. Regular is about 5. I was at 11 point something. 11. Horrible. Scared the crap out of me. I thought for sure, that's it. Biffster's gone. I'm dead. There's no getting past this. But instead of giving up, I decided, why don't we give this Weight Watchers thing another chance? Let's see what I could do with it from there. It is 8 months later, and what I've been able to do with it from there is I got my latest A1C results back. I pulled in a 6.6. I dropped my A1C level almost 5 whole points. 6.6. Ooh yeah, boo yeah. I don't want to jinx myself here, so knock on wood. But that's huge. It's still considered diabetes range, or at the very least pre-diabetes. But it means that I have basically turned around the type of health that I was going to be looking for or looking towards. And I may still end up, or probably still will end up having complications from diabetes as life goes on. But hopefully I've put them off at least 5, 10 years, 15 years. That would be nice. So, I'm sorry. I'm happy about that news. It's making me a little bit giddy and a little bit, yay! I also realized I've had a bad couple of weeks. I know a few weeks ago, one of my last updates, I had weighed in at 289 pounds. Underneath that 290 pound mark, which is always leads me into my zones where I have trouble and I fall off and I start gaining weight again. And I had trouble and I started gaining a little bit of weight again. Self-fulfilling prophecy, right? This time around, though, I was able to make myself stop and evaluate what I was doing. Also had the love and encouragement from my wife, Erin, which made things even easier. I was able to get back in the mindset of saying, what am I doing? I know how to work this plan. I know that it's okay for me to have whatever I want as long as I track it and as long as I account for it. So why was I being so naughty? I don't know. Actually, I do. I just wanted to be, I felt like I was being deprived. And I was going to be a small child and stomp my feet and say, oh yeah? Well, I'm going to have it anyway. And I had it anyway. And I gained back about 5 pounds. Once I realized what I was doing, though, I was able to stop myself to get control back again. And since then, I have lost all that weight back. And this week I weighed in at 289 pounds again. Underneath the 290, and really I think past my scary part this time around, because I saw what was happening, I experienced it a little bit, but I didn't give up and I'm forcing my way through. To help me out with that, I decided that now would be a good time to go back to Weight Watchers meetings. Erin's been going for a few weeks now, and on one hand I thought that it would be fun to go to meetings with her. She and I always have fun, and we always seem to do well supporting each other when we go to meetings together, when we're doing weigh-ins together. It seemed like a perfect time and a perfect point in life to do so. And so today was our first joint meeting. It's the first time I'd been back into a Weight Watchers office in a long time. And after the meeting, I asked the leader, would you be able to give me the charms for the accomplishments I've made so far this year in Weight Watchers, even though I wasn't in the meeting, I was doing it online? And she said, absolutely. And so on my handy dandy necklace, which I use as my anchor, I'm going to move the camera here. Vertigo. Whoa. On my charm necklace, I now have a charm for hitting my 10% goal, 5% goal. Somewhere over here, I have a goal for, or one for hitting 25 pounds down. These might all be mirror image, I'm sorry. But so I know that I've hit these goals. I could see that I've lost a lot of weight just looking at pictures of my face. I can see in clothes that I didn't used to be able to wear and now fit comfortably, and my former comfortable clothes are now too big. But there's something calming about being able to see one of these little things and say, hey, I earned that. I didn't just somehow happen. It wasn't just that my clothes expanded overnight, or it could just be a trick of the light that's making my face seem thinner than it is. But having these, being able to play with them for one of my nervous tics, and when I am worried about giving in or not being strong, to be able to look at them and say, oh, hi, 5% charm, I did earn you. That was probably the best thing that happened today. And I think that's a good place to let off this week. I hope everybody has a great time. It's September, it's fall, I love fall. Well, hopefully the weather will be cool this weekend, could get out and force myself to do some exercise. Maybe take this boy out for a walk. Who wants to be out of their kennel? I've got to get him out of his kennel. So everybody, I will talk to you later. Be well. Peace.